Hello everyone, this is Emiliano again, and this might be the last video of the series of the building queue. I already showed in a couple of videos how the building queue is managed and everything. I talked about the AI of the governors. Governors are pretty unreliable individuals that you can see in here. Procedurally generated, and you can hire them, you can hang them, you can fire them during the game. You often don't even know how loyal they are unless you investigate them through your police. For example, we know about Ottor, that is quite a dangerous and unreliable one. And what the officers can do is that they can be set as governors to a province. You see, like let's just revise super quickly how the building queue works. This is the building queue if you are present in the province. That is, you pick your assets to build, you enqueue them, you can enqueue up to 5 of them, and then even if you are not there, the province keeps on producing them. If the queue is finished and there is no governor, the province will not be producing any asset. So you will have to go back there in order to restart the production. Let's pick one governor for a province. We take this one, fingers crossed. Okay, Erminlindus Millen is the governor of Calamia now. As you see, it now opens up a new option, that is this one. We cannot give the direct orders to the governor, that we don't know how loyal he is. But we can give priorities. We have food, that is farms, pastures, hunter, lodge and fishermen. We have economy, we have military, and we have barriers. Basically, here we can change as we like the priorities. Let's bring food first, then military second, economy third, and various. This way, the governor, according to its loyalty, that right now we don't know, will decide if to obey every turn there is nothing in the queue and pick something to build. Let's see now if he did obey. If he didn't obey, there is not going to be anything in the building queue, so it's going to waste turns. Okay. Actually, he did obey and he did pick exactly what we wanted to build. We can now let pass a few turns. It should be 6 turns if I remember right, because during the night turn there is no production. And you see here it's getting close to be finished. Okay, this should be building complete economy here. Okay, and you see now we have our province here. The fact that there is not already another building in the queue means that the officer checked against his loyalty and decided not to obey the orders. Let's try again now after one more turn. Let's see if he decided to help. Sorry. Yes, and it keeps on obeying and it keeps on sticking to the orders that we gave. For example, now we couldn't queue this one, and then it would finish building what the governor picked, then build what we didn't queue, and then again the governor will be free to pick its own asset based on the priorities that we gave. We could also try to investigate the officer. We have only a 20% chance. But let's try. New officer 1. Okay, so unfortunately Officer Millen found out about our investigation, didn't like it, his loyalty decreased by an additional 2%. Okay, this is not good obviously. Okay. This is not good, but we can live with it. And if we check now, you see how many turns. Altogether, how many turns left to build the pastures and the command post. And this is how your provinces will grow. And the fact is, this settlement is the minimum settlement. There are 2 types of settlements, military and civilian. This is the smallest military settlement. It has pretty low maximum levels for all the assets. But with time, and you see it's slowly growing because we have a overproduction of food. Let's try to pass some turns. With time, you will be allowed to upgrade it to the next one. And the next one not only will be able to produce more resources and have more taxes and more population and everything, but let's see. What's happening here? Okay, but it will also have the higher level for the pasture, for all the assets to build. Let's try to pass a couple of turns more. Okay, the Black Death is not going to help us. Black Death is here in the province, yes. Each turn a random province loses 10% of the actual population. Not good. And you see, this is the big map. Right now, this is only chapter 1 provinces that are open. Then, when they will open up, the whole map is filled up with provinces to conquer. Okay, when this logo appears, and you can also see it here in the summary of the provinces, it means that you can actually upgrade. You see, a new icon appeared. We can upgrade the settlement. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources. Let's block the production, so that we should put together in a bunch of turns enough resources to upgrade. And here you go. Now we should have enough. Okay, yes. We upgrade to fort. It will take 2 turns. And here you go. Okay, we also did step on horse down. But you see, the province has been upgraded, the settlement. What does it mean? It means that, as you can see now, we can build upper tiers of most of the building. Being a military settlement, it's going to be more focused on the military assets, of course. While it will, as you can see, the food and economic production is going to stay pretty low compared to the other. But at least now, okay. And this is our fort, and having a fort is also providing additional modifiers to the statistic of the province. So you see, this is how a province will grow. And the logo here and this pawn on the map is marking the province in which our headquarters are. I can show you. I am going to simulate an attack on another province, but I am going to use a cheat code here, so we win automatically, blah blah blah. Yes, okay, do you want to burn it? Let's not burn it. Yes, province. Okay, now you see we have 2 provinces. These 2 provinces, they both belong to us, and in here there is no governor. Let's assign one. Let's pick one. Just want to, I know he's already going there. Okay. And let's say that we want to move our headquarters from this province. Right now in here there is nothing being built because the production is suspended. We can reactivate it and queue a few things. Okay, now we want to move our headquarters there. Yes. Okay, it's going to take 1 turn. Now, this province has the headquarters that is providing a certain bonus to a lot of things, but above all, authority. Authority, it's vital to have a headquarters for authority, especially in provinces that you just conquer. But another thing that you can do is that you can distribute your men. You can pick if to. You don't have, like, in the whole campaign, your army is pretty limited in size, and so the resources that you have are not many. So you need to balance them out as you prefer. So in here, for example, you can choose if to invest them in authority, and this way you reduce the chance that rebellion will keep on growing in the province, and at some point there will be a riot in the province. Or you can put those same men in the military ones. That means better fighting modifiers the moment that you assign those men. Now we do, no, let's assign to. And then you, for example, you can also set the taxes, of course. The lower the taxes, the happier the population. Let's try 1 turn. But the thing is, you see, now we are visiting the province where we are not, but we cannot do anything. You can only give direct building orders in the province where you are currently stationed your headquarters. So we cannot even modify the queue in here. While we can still send orders to the governors. At the same time, now we can do it in here, in Felber, wrong button. In Felber where we are, now we can give here the right orders for the direct construction. And for example, we will definitely have to invest in food, because farm. Okay, this province is, for example, pretty rebellious already. We are losing some money, someone is peeing in our well. But at the same time, we level up. I'm showing you a lot of things now, but I'm just playing it. Let's put there is some explanation on what you get and what you determine. Let's put it in. And so you see, here is our provinces. Now we have here production is active. This is the type of settlement that we have in here. We have a fort. Here we have a village. And you see, for example, this is a village, and this is a small village. So you see, there are quite different maximum tires. So, for example, in here, also due to the fact that there are some forests, so they're allowed to build the hunter's lodge, and there are grasslands, so you can build the pastures. Like basically, all the military ones are much more war ready, and all these civilian ones, they are more aimed towards resource building. You will need both of them anyway. Now we can send the scouts here, for example. I think yeah, no, my scouts got butchered. And send them in here. And then resend them in here. Okay, at least in here we got some information. In Heim, brilliance, etc. Okay, there is a problem with the sprite, but we got some more information. While in here we didn't get enough. Okay, nice. At the last few actions that I did, I managed to show you two missing texture. But this is how it works. So you see, and then the moment that you want to fight for the province here, you will pick your province, and in that case, for example, you see that military-wise, your first province is much better. That was about it. Like I'm pretty sure that most of you already stopped listening to it, so I will not try. I will try not to tire the last one too much. Guys, it was a pleasure, and see you next time.